Hi friends, Mary with Injoyoga, and today we're gonna get into the middle of the back, a place that can tend to get tight, at least for me. So find a comfortable place on the floor. You will need some sort of cushion. I would not recommend doing this on hardwood floor. Ideally, you don't have an animal laying in the way for you, like I do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be on our forearms, and we'll line up so that the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders and your hands are clasped, and it looks something like this, but on the ground. Okay, so let's see if Hallie will move here. Yes, let's move you just right there. Okay, so I'm starting here in the forearms, and we're going to start with just a little bit of cat-cow, moving with the breath either direction. So breathing in while you let the belly drop, gently look up, maybe tucking the tailbone, tuck the chin. And then you're gonna unclasp, Hallie's doing some yoga too. You're gonna unclasp the hands, and here's where it's gonna look a little different. So you'll take your left hand and move your left fist right by the wrist of the right hand, and then you're gonna sweep the right arm up, and then bring the right fist to the wrist of the left one. So you're slowly with fists walking backward. And actually, I should have said this. Let's take the knees a little bit back behind the hips. So you're using your core a little bit here. You have an obtuse angle with your legs. So right hand plants, inhale, left arm reaches up, and then bring that left fist to the right wrist. Moving with your breath, inhale, reach it up, fist to wrist, and inhale, left arm comes up, left fist to right wrist. So you'll find as you inhale, reach the arm up, exhale, lower, that you're slowly moving closer to your legs, and that's okay. So now our knees are planted, and feel free to tweak this any way that would feel good. So maybe you inhale, reach the arm up, and it feels so good you want to take an exhale here, or maybe you want to take some wrist circles. And then we'll do one more like this. Right arm reaches up. And then bring the right hand down. We'll start to move forward again as Hallie has reclaimed her spot. So now when you bring the raised arm wrist down, that wrist goes to the fist. So your fist coming down is just in front of the one that's already planted. Inhale, reach the arm up, and exhale, lowering. So find your rhythm, your version of this. Should feel nice on the back. Uh-oh, Hallie, sorry. All right, and we're gonna go a little bit further, and now you'll start to see that the position of your legs that we started with is coming back. Sorry, baby. And you're starting to engage the core more. So let's take one more. Right arm reaches up and lower it down. Now bring your hands together, clasping them. Check that your elbows are underneath the shoulders. And we're set up here for plank. So let's go ahead and take that. So you can walk the knees back if you want to do a version on the knees. Just keep your belly button pulling towards the spine. It engages the core and protects the low back. Nice long flat back. And the back of the neck is an extension of the spine, so we're not straining forward. We're just looking down at our wrists and our hands. And then maybe if you want, you could lift the knees, but just make sure that if you lift the knees, you're not lifting the whole body. So keep that long, straight board of a back and body. Heels, if you've lifted the knees, heels are reaching towards the back of the room, crown of the head reaching forward. Take one more breath here. And just for fun, because I like to do this sometimes, go ahead and let the hips rotate. So they're moving side to side a little bit. Left hip stacks on top of the right. Get into the obliques a little bit. And then lowering the knees, coming so that your knees are underneath the hips and your legs form a right angle. Let the hands walk forward. Let's take puppy dog. So one last stretch in that mid-back region. And the chest reaches towards the mat. Hands are out as far as they can go. Arms are nice and straight. And if you're really tight in the shoulders, take your hands to the edges of the mat. That should help a little bit. And maybe your head rests on the mat, maybe on a blanket. You can wag your tail, your bum. Take any movement that feels good in your body. One more breath here. And then slowly come to a comfortable seated position. As always, feel free to repeat that as many times as feels good to your body. Tweak it in any way that feels good. Listen to your body. Find what feels good in your body and do that. And enjoy. Thanks.